Hey everybody, welcome back to Hey Buck Outdoors. Today we're going to be going over the Henry small game carbine in 22 short, long, and long rifle. Stay tuned, we'll get into the review. Before we dive on into today's video, please do me a huge favor if you have not already and subscribe to the channel. Like, share, and comment. That is the best way to support the channel nowadays. The algorithm doesn't really like what we do, so go ahead and help us out if you have not done so already. Anyways, into the review. So a little bit about this rifle. Just gonna go over some specs and then some honest thoughts from using it a little bit. So this is the Henry small game carbine. Essentially what it is, it's a modified version of their 22 lever action. Again, a carbine, so 17-inch barrel. It does have an octagonal barrel. Let's see if the camera can pick that up. So it's pretty cool, kind of like a bull barrel in a sense. The camera can pick that up. So definitely when I was shooting it, I wasn't noticing it get too warm. You do have a brass bead front sight there. I don't know if that'll pick it up even. You do have it's tube fed magazine. So to utilize that, you simply rotate and then pull up. Now, this tube magazine holds 12 long rifle and 16 shorts. So definitely not as much as some of their full-size 22s, but at the end of the day, not too bad. Beautiful walnut furniture. As you move back to the end of the receiver here, you do have a Skinner peep sight. Let's see if I can get the camera to focus on that. I love this compared to their normal buckhorn sights. I think the Skinners are way better in my opinion. Just so much more accurate. You can get a better sight picture. I was able to put shots downrange when we were at the range the other day at 100 yards. I was putting some of these CCI 27 grain shorts. And the cool thing about this rifle, it feels like you're shooting a BB gun with these shorts. It's like boop, no recoil. Without ears, you can't even hardly hear it. And I was able to land them, having to aim above the target quite a ways at 100 yards, probably stack them in the size of a T-plate. So honestly, not too bad. And the great thing about a rifle like this, again, I'll show everyone that is clear. Just see how smooth that is too though. Super smooth, definitely something that Henry is well known for. But anyways, something that is great about this particular rifle. One, made in America, made in Bayonne, New Jersey. Show you guys that here real quick. I don't know if the camera is going to pick that up. It's backwards. I'll do a close-up at the end of the video. Anyways, something great about this rifle is it takes not only 22 long rifle, but 22 short and long. And for those of you who have never seen it, I'll do a quick size comparison for you real quick. So just a quick size comparison. I'll hold them all up individually and then show you a close-up. What we have here is the CCI shorts. I believe these are 27 grain, so just a little bitty guys. They're actually really good for small game hunting, especially if you're a trapper and need something to dispatch an animal. Jacketed hollow point, pretty neat, but uber tiny, even compared to the long. So I'll show you the long here. So the 22 long is just under the size of a 22 long rifle, but you can see them right there. The casing on the long is just ever so slightly bigger. And just a round nose copper jacket. This one is a 29 grain. So yeah, you got the 22 long right there, and then showing the difference between short and long rifle. These are some CCI Stingers, probably the hottest 22 LR on the market besides Mini Mag. Let's see if I can show that off relatively well. I don't know, I might have to do something else with the camera, but just see how tiny that is. So the difference in FPS, or the velocity rather, so your short is going to be giving you, let's see, I'll pull it up, 1105 for these 22 shorts. And then for your Stingers, now these are, again, are moving at butt naked speeds. These are 32 grain, so not the size of a typical 22, 1640. So definitely something cool. You can put all three of these, you can candy cane them if you want. I will say though, if you're going to shoot a steady diet of the shorts or longs even, and then transition over to shooting long rifles, it would be a smart idea to clean your chamber really well, get the excess carbon out of there, because the way they seat in the chamber, the headspace and all that, you might run into issues with reliability, especially cycling and feeding if you switch back over to long rifle. Anyways, back to the review. So some honest thoughts about what I think after shooting this. I've only put about 100 so rounds through this. Haven't had the chance to go to the range too much with this guy, but I'm planning on changing that come the new year. Fit and finish is amazing. So I'd expect so for spending $500 on a 22. That is one thing. This is a premium 22, I would call. $500, American walnut, beautiful stained walnut. As you can tell there, I mean, the attention to detail is crazy. There's no like weird burrs or any weirdness in the metal. I'm a big fan of the large loop, especially when I was trying to sight in these skinners. You can't adjust them, being able to just pull the trigger and then throw it open extremely easy. That large loop makes it ever so easy to do so. The safety on this guy is going to be your quarter cock. So, I mean, quarter cock looks like that. Full cock, obviously, like so. It's not best to dry fire, rim fire, so I wouldn't recommend that. Anyways, the octagonal barrels are really good. We put about 50, 60 rounds in the span of 3 minutes, and I wasn't noticing the barrel heat up ever, really hardly at all. You do have a beautiful, I believe that's a steel or aluminum barrel band there. Now your magazine tube is going to be brass. I believe you can order extra ones of these if you lose them for whatever reason on the Henry website. I did not notice any feeding issues. However, I did have, and again, this is just the nature of 22 rimfire. I did have a 22 short, so one of these guys that I was talking about a couple minutes ago. One of these guys right here. So that's something definitely to keep in mind if you're going to be shooting a lot of these. 22, rimfire in general is inherently unreliable. CCI is what I trust the most. They seem to have the best quality control. However, they were just bought out by some Czech company, so we'll see where that goes in the next few years. I think lever actions are great, man. Pure Americana. I mean, it just feels so good. I mean, I'm a smaller statured dude. I'm 5'7". So being able to just have something that's nice, light, and compact. You can get a sling for this without the swivels online at their website. You do have like I don't know if this is metal, and I think it's a plastic butt plate, which is whatever. But the construction's overall pretty good. I think especially if you're gonna have a newer shooter, so you got a kid or something that you want to start teaching how to shoot. A lever action is really good because instead of like a Ruger 10/22, because with the lever action, you're having to make the conscious decision of watching your shots more and figuring and being, I would call, more precise, just simply due to the nature that, oh, I missed, now I have to do a full action of the lever in order to fire another one, compared to like the Ruger 10/22 Marlin Model 60 where you can just pop off another. So I think lever actions do lend themselves to making especially newer shooters more accurate. Now the sights are fully adjustable. I believe you can drift the front sight left or right, as well as the skinners. You can adjust them all the way, and it has a 3/8 dovetail mount, which depending, I might put a pick rail on this and a 2-7. Honestly though, I'm a big fan of these skinners. So just under 6 pounds. It's like 5 pounds, 7 ounces or something. So beautiful construction. I mean, I would shoot especially with any of these rounds, you can shoot it one-handed, no problem. I haven't taken it apart yet. Don't really need to clean it. Well, obviously if you're gonna shoot a lot, I would recommend taking it apart and fully field stripping it if you're gonna do that. But overall construction, very good. Do I think it's worth $500? Yeah, and it's gonna last you, I would say, quite a while. I mean, this should be a firearm you pass down to your kids and they pass down to theirs. Henry's been doing this for quite a while, so I haven't noticed any issues. Now, there is no manual safety. I mean, your safety is the half cock position, which if you're not cool with that, I know other 22 manufacturers make safeties on their stuff, but you know, the safety is really between your ears. Just keep that in mind. I think that is a good lesson for your kids as well, or newer shooters. Treat every weapon as if we're loaded, all that good stuff. But anyways, that is the Henry small game carbine. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I will be posting a range video of this in the near future. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick overview of what I think. I think it's a pretty cool little 22. Nothing too crazy. Definitely something I'm gonna have in the collection for a long time and hopefully pass down into the next generation of my family. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, subscribe, like, share, comment if you have not already, and I will see you beautiful people on the next episode.